On the motorway, the sunroof has been quite noisy on my Porsche 911 996 model. So one of the things that I'm going to be looking at is replacing the sunroof seal, which goes all the way around the edge of the sunroof. And as you can see here, there's a reasonable gap between the seal and the edge of the sunroof, which is probably where the wind noise is coming from. The part number is showing as a 997 part number, so I'm guessing at some point it's been superseded. So I'm just going to look at how we can replace this. Some of the guides that I've seen online have said that you need to remove the sunroof in order to do this, but as far as I can see, the seal is on the outer edge, not on the panel of the sunroof. So if we just retract the sunroof into the rear of the car, it should give us enough space to be able to access the sunroof seal. So I'm just going to try that now. The sunroof is now retracted, and if we just push down the edge here, we can actually see where the seal is around the edge. Up here we have the seal where it joins, so I think this is the place where we need to start to remove it. So if you push down on one edge, you should be able to then release the clip of the seal, and we can then remove it all the way around. So if you slowly work your way around with the tool, you can just prise the sunroof seal from the edge. What you will find, or potentially will find, is that there can be some corrosion. I'm not sure whether it started in the seal and spread to the car, or come from the car onto the seal. But I'll probably be treating that before I put the new seal on, put some rust killer around the edge just to make sure that the new seal doesn't start rusting. In particular around the edges, on sort of the corners, you may need to push down on this to be able to give you enough space to be able to remove. You see this mechanism drops down when you press the front. If we do that, then we can actually get the sunroof seal. So the sunroof seal has now been removed. There are some rust spots around the edge which you just need to tidy up, and then it'll be a case of fitting the new seal in. I've now masked up the sunroof and put some anti-corrosion spray around the edge and inside the underneath here, just to try and protect it, so as soon as we have the new seal on, that it shouldn't start rusting. So the product that I use is called Dynax S50, which creates supposedly an anti-corrosion barrier, and so far seems to be quite effective. It's interesting comparing the old and new seals. The old one, you can see the edge is very much compressed, and it's probably why it wasn't giving a very good seal against the car bodywork. You can see the date code on the old sunroof seal is 29th of the 7th 98, so the seal that was fitted is the original one and 21 years old. So now it's a case of pushing the seal underneath and then clipping it on to the edge here. So I'm just using this trim removal tool, and it's working quite well to just be able to slide it slightly underneath the seal and then pushing the seal back up, so it's clipping on, and you can see that's then now lining up flush with the top of the roof line. So I've just worked my way around and come back to the front. You can see the seal fitment is much closer than it was with the old one. There's no air gap that there was before, so hopefully this will stop the wind noise. Obviously the car now needs a bit of a clean. You can see some of the dirt and rubbish that came out when we took the old sunroof seal off, and bits of rust that had come and debris that was within it. Just need to give that a clean, but apart from that, looks like the job's done.